Hello everybody, my name is Rose and I welcome you to the Rose Tarocle. I'm going to be doing June 1st to the 15th reading today for the cusp of rebirth, which is Pisces and Aries. During this reading, please take what resonates with you and leave the rest. Since this is a general reading, it may not resonate with you 100%. If this is the case, please do not hesitate to watch the videos for your moon, rising and Venus signs to get a better picture of the message Spirit is guiding you towards. If you wish to contact me, all my details are in the description box below. Finally, I thank God, I thank Source, I thank the universe, all the archangels and angels of love and light. I thank all the spirits and spirit guides of love and light for guiding me to finally share my gifts with you all. If you like my readings, please do not hesitate to like, share, comment and subscribe to my channel. So the cusp of rebirth, let's get started. I have meditated and prayed over your cards and done a blessing over them as well. Let's see what will be revealed today for you, my cusp of rebirth. I'll give you a brief overview as well with regards to your attributes of this cusp. Maybe it will help you know yourself better, and probably you could understand why you have certain characteristics that otherwise doesn't match up with some signs. So my Pisces and Aries, if your sun is on the Pisces side of the cusp, you'll find that a dream is not enough. You'll want to act on them. So you won't be dreaming much, my dear Pisces. You'll actually take some action on it. Right? And if your sun is on the Aries side, then you are sensitive to others' emotional states and less certain of yourself. If you were a full-bodied Aries, then you would have just been, whoa, fiery. But now, this cusp has activated your sensitive side. So if any of your friends and family says, hey, you are an Aries, you are supposed to be this way, you can just turn around and tell them, look mate, I have a sensitive side to me now. I'm a part of Pisces. Oh my darlings. Well, there's a positive in everything. And since you're a part of two zodiac signs, excuse me, since you're a part of two zodiac signs, you have your characteristics has actually widened. So you have a wider scope of adapting to different situations by using and tapping into your wide array of characteristics bestowed upon you by these two signs. Okay? So let's take a look into your reading. Just give me a moment while I take a look. What is it, baby doll? All right. Looks like in the past you had a choice to make. It was a very important decision in terms of attaining some peace and tranquility. You had basically reached a fork in the road. You had your partner and you had a sweetheart on the side. Which one would it be? I think it had come to the surface, didn't it? It was a secret before. I know your secret now. So it looks like you had made a decision now, even though you were undecisive. It was a very heavy decision. Somebody here, it can go vice versa, but but somebody had to make a very important decision. Yes. But while you were making your decision, I think you may have taken a lot of time. Was it on purpose? So your long-term partner has walked away from you. So the decision basically was made for you. Why were you so indecisive? Is it the Pisces in you? Maybe you have a heavy Libra in your chart, or somebody has heavy Libra in their chart. So, anyways, somebody decided to walk away, and it became easier for the person to make a decision because now he's left with his sweetheart. But even though he has a sweetheart with him, oh God, what is going on here? Why is it so complicated? Oh dear, this person looked back because the decision was made for this person. This person is a man. Let me make it clear. The man was caught in between two women who he loved. Basically, he stepped out of the relationship, right? And one of the partners made a decision. I'm not going to be waiting for you while you take your time making a decision who you want to be with. Good luck and goodbye. Okay? Now this man is looking at the partner who left him. That was his long-term partner. Alright? She left him. She made it easier for him. Because she had things to take care of. She had to find peace. She was done with all the waiting and all the indecision, all the silly games, of being just an option. Was it you? Could probably be you. So, You're done with all the options? Yes, there you go. So the wife has walked away. The spouse, the long-term partner has walked away. Why were you taking so long to make this decision, my dear? That person was taking so long. I'll just say it as that person, okay? So the wife has walked away, and the man took a long time to make this decision because he was told by his sweetheart, yeah, by the girlfriend, by the mistress, let's put it that way. He was told by the mistress that she was pregnant. Yeah. Well, if that's the case, that person should have done their full investigation, taken a pregnancy test and been to the hospital and got, the mistress to be properly checked up so that she's properly taken care of in terms of her health and well-being. Now what happened? In the meantime, the wife, the spouse, has walked away. There was probably a kid involved. I'll take it from the point of view that you are the wife. So you have walked away from this man. And you have taken the kid with you. This man is looking back since he made a decision to walk away, and he basically made a decision. Sorry, I was looking at these cards. You have made a decision to walk away, and you made the decision for him because all he wanted was a peace of mind, away from all this chaos, away from all the madness. Because there may have been long nights of worries and lots of aggressions and arguments and this and that, etc., etc. This man couldn't make his decision because he was told by his mistress that that she was pregnant from him. So while he walked away, he took the right step forward, I tell you, because now it turns out, just to retain this man, the mistress had lied. There was no baby. Now this man has had a fight with his mistress, by the looks of things here. Let me point it out. There was no baby. This man is not with the mistress anymore. She is missing him. He don't give a shit. Because he actually wanted to be with the spouse and the kid. Now he doesn't have a home, he doesn't have a spouse, and he doesn't have a kid. Nor does he have a mistress. He doesn't want the mistress. She's out the picture. There you go. Here are the walking papers. Out the picture. Now, walking away from all the drama and all the gossip and everything else, you have taken a new lease on life. Yeah. But I'm curious, because I still have these cards in my hands, don't I? Let's see what's going on, my darling. So what's happened here is the moment you walked away from all these lies and all these deceits, yeah, you were transformed. You found abundance in yourself. You found abundance in your family. You found abundance around you. It was a process, but you made it. Okay? The fiery side of you, the Aries side of you, was the side that pushed you forward. So you didn't have to dream too much. So what's happened to your lover or your partner? This man. He literally, I'm sorry, I shouldn't be laughing at this, but he literally is suicidal at the moment because he's lost everything. He's literally lost it all. Money cannot buy him happiness anymore, from the looks of things. So if you were revengeful and you need information to know what's happened to him, forget about the past and move forward. Karma is being served to those who deserve it. If you deserve good karma, you are receiving your good karma. if he deserves the bad karma, yeah, if he's done bad to you, bad looks of it, he's receiving his karma, and that's none of your business, okay? Now that you receive this information, chuck it in the bin. Move forward. You are moving forward, but he's still around you, darlings. He's still around you. He's having a hope of reconnecting with you. He's having sweet memories of you. He's having sweet thoughts about you. He's in love with you. But what kind of love is it? Let us find out. You all had a loving relationship in the past. But this unfortunate event brought it all down. This betrayal and deceit brought it all down. You were still in your mind. You are still thinking. Even though you walked away in the past, it must have been the Aries side of you that brought out the anger and helped propel you forward and made you walk away. But now, you have fond memories of him as well, or her. And you're looking at the past. But if you have any worries about your future and your past, and you have to make a choice, take your time, okay? Take your time, because from what I can see here, you do love each other. You receive communication from this person, from your spouse, from your partner. You receive communication from them. But you're so blinded by what happened. Even though it's a loving connection that you have, you share a loving relationship, but you're very hurt. You're blinded by the fact that he betrayed you, or she betrayed you. Have patience. Take your time. Heal yourself. Give this situation space and time to breathe. Keep the distance. Let his love for you grow. He will come ahead to you with a small, tiny offer, because he's become very tiny. He is so ashamed of himself. He blames himself for everything, and he blames himself for destroying your partnership, for destroying the home. He's helpless without you. He's emotionally completely distraught. He comes towards you with a small, tiny offer. He doesn't know what to expect. That's why the offer is very tiny. It's a very sheepish offer. He's afraid that you might reject him if he approaches you too quickly. But is hoping and wishing and waiting for a reunion, but you are not having it. You're not ready for it yet, in the present moment. Okay? You're not ready for it yet. You do love him too. There is still love for him in the present. You're thinking about him. You're being given a choice whether you want to move, whether you should move forward, or whether you should get back together with this person, with your spouse. But from what I see in your future, at least in your near future, I see that you will need to go for a bit of healing. Give your space, give yourself some space, heal yourself. You know, be free of all these burdens, of all these thoughts. Go out with like-minded friends and family members. Go out with people who make you happy, you know. Be happy within yourself. You have been through a lot of heartbreak and pain. This has caused a lot of disruption in your life, in your partner's life, in the life of your child and your children. You're not looking for anybody at the moment. Do not lose hope in love. You're just going through a phase, okay? You have put love on the back burner. So you will be enjoying yourself, making yourself happy, going for a bit of a dinner, going for a bit of, you know, a night out, and having fun with your friends, and, you know, hanging out. Whoa. Hang out with friends. And so what happens in your future? You want the good news. Okay, here it goes. You start talking together again. You will start talking together, but just as a friend. It's a good way to start. It's a good way to start. Because maybe this time you will be given an opportunity together to build your relationship on a stable foundation. You will start off as friends. You will stay married. You will come back together in time. Now that I've given you this information, doesn't mean to say you skip all the other part of healing and jump back into this relationship, because the universe is going to get you back to the previous spot you just left behind, okay? So take your time. Take your time. Over a period of time, through small conversations, when you feel inside you that you are ready, you know, that you can look at this person without hate, when you've reached a point of peace inside you. Yeah? When you've reached a point, when you've reached a point of peace inside you, is the time you can speak with him. Let him make the first move. Let him keep pursuing you. It's showing here. He wants to save the marriage, or your partner wants to save the marriage. You take your time, nurture yourself, nurture your soul, be whole again. You gave your all to this relationship. That's why you were completely betrayed. Heal yourself from that feeling. Heal yourself from that emotion. This was a test of your marriage. This was a test for your long-term relationship. Heal yourself. You should take your time, heal yourself, and then everything will fall into place, okay? I will leave it here. There's nothing to worry about in the sense of divorce. This was just a test, a wake-up call for this union. Be thankful. Look at the positive. Be thankful. There was no Be thankful that your spouse was able to see that the mistress was a liar, was not trustworthy. So it elevated your status in front of his eyes. Now he looks at you. He puts you on a pedestal. He will never do it again. It was a slip of judgment by the looks of things. It was a slip of judgment. He walked out. There's no forgiving that at that time, but you also have to understand, I think, he has deeply realized what he has done. He has felt the deep, deep loss within his soul, repercussions of when you left finally sunk in his actions. His actions were that of shame, that of loss. He immediately dropped the mistress. Because I'm sure he must have investigated and she just may have said she lied. And that lie showed him what he had left behind and what he had lost. This spouse of yours will never do it again, because he has been through some kind of despair, almost to the point of suicide, I suppose. He will never do it again. You are on a pedestal, so take your time. Nurture yourself inside out and be prepared to be treated like a queen in your future whenever you'll decide to come back together. Okay? So my darling Aries and Pisces cusp of rebirth. Oh dear, how it resonated. Oh dear, you are the cusp of rebirth. Yeah? And this is an actual rebirth of a relationship happening in the future. Oh my God. And I just realized it. Talk about being duh. But one thing for sure, I'm a sucker for love. But the point is, I can tell you right now, being unbiased in the situation, I think both of you have seen the error in your ways. Maybe you may have realized you're a bit too busy with family life and living up to societal standards, and probably ignored the requirements of the relationship, the closeness. Probably you all just got too comfortable. This was universe's way of showing you always have to work at your marriage. Marriage is a 24/7 job where you get the perks of being in love. Okay? Alright, my darling, cusp of rebirth. I will stop your Tarocle reading there, and let's move on to Archangel Michael and what message he has for you. I just can't wait. This reading was beautiful. You both are in love, okay? So what you need right now is a little bit of tender, loving care for yourself. You both have to be whole again, because you both have been really hurt in this situation. It was a wake-up call. By the looks of it, it definitely was a wake-up call. Alright. Let's pick up your Archangel Michael cards. Let's give it a fresh shuffle. Let's see what message he has for you. Right. It says here, forgive yourself. You have done nothing wrong, And he also says to move ahead with a sense of humor. A little bit of humor will take you a long way, darlings. Alright? Even in a tough situation, always have a sense of humor. It will help you. Believe me. I'm going through it right now and it's helping me a lot. And since Archangel Michael is telling you to have a sense of humor, I will take that advice for myself as well, darlings. Alright. So it says here, Archangel Michael says, forgive yourself. You have done nothing wrong. Okay? So let's say this prayer with me. I ask that you help me let go of self-blame and forgive myself. Please guide me in releasing any toxic anger or fear towards others. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for allowing me to feel centered and at peace. Thank you, Archangel Michael. I love you. Alright, now that message was loud and clear. Forgive yourself, okay? Forgive yourself. Forgive yourself. So this mandala cards, this advice cards in the areas of servant leadership, personal growth and relationships, alright? So let's take a look as to what message you're getting. Oh, you're the cusp of rebirth, alright. You're having a rebirth, darlings. You're having a rebirth. So let's ask for some advice and see what we get for you. Ooh, amazing. It says overcoming obstacles in your servant leadership. And let's see what you get for personal growth. Whoa. Ooh, and you get for personal growth, you get sacred mindset. And let's see what advice you get for relationships. Okay. Ooh, and we got the card of unifying center. Overcoming obstacles, a sacred mindset, and the unifying center. Complete rebirth. So let's read the first card of overcoming obstacles in terms of servant leadership. It says here, obstacles become blessings with the right angle of vision. Try to understand your life's lessons and persevere while humbly seeking shelter of the Supreme Beloved within your heart. Obstacles become blessings with the right angle of vision. Doesn't that say it all? There was an obstacle in your relationship. It was put there for a reason. To show you and your partner the intensity of the love you have for each other. To show you how to value each other. To show you the value and what you mean to each other. Value, respect, trust. Overcoming obstacles. You will overcome your obstacles, darling. Now in personal growth it says, a sacred mindset. Both happiness and suffering are critical to one's development as a spiritual being. Be consistent in your spiritual mindset. through both good times and bad. Oh dear darling, this is so in sync with rebirth. You know, your spiritual guidance is helping you, guiding you towards overcoming obstacles, towards cultivating a sacred mindset. It's giving you the advice of both happiness and suffering are critical to one's development. Be consistent in your spiritual mindset through both good times and bad. Do I need to say anything more? And for your relationship, you have the card of Unifying Center. It says here, honoring the presence of the Supreme as the unifying center in relationships fosters deep bonds with others. When we are united in that belief, problems that once seemed insurmountable become trivial. I think this incident in your relationship has caused an awakening for both of you. This is a right time for you both to bond together on the grounds of spirituality. Whatever you believe in, it will help you be together. Alright, my darling cusp of rebirth, you are literally going to be reborn. I hope you like my style of reading, and I hope this message resonated with you. And I thank you for tuning in for this reading, for your reading. Until next time, I love you, take care, and God bless.